Ну что, всех привет и приятного просмотра. Продолжаем проходить стрелка на Диком Западе, можно так сказать. Историю историю этого персонажа будем втираться. Пуля для старика. Ну что, начинаем? Так, на этом ноте, если не ошибаюсь, мы закончили, да.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Честно, я уже все забыл.
Where's he going? I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
О, здорово.
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Замечательный удар. Где вы? Как я мог
Moments later, the
промахнуться,
attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
Что за фигня? Это вот это что ли?
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
Ай, блин. Как дурак, а. Забыл, как ее играть, блин. Пробел нажмите, продолжить. Нажимаю Enter, блин.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads,
А кто это
making
такие?
use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Вы что,
Hold
дураки, что
on. Were
ли?
you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Вы что, с ума подсходили? Как так, блин, сражаться с вами? Я даже не убил, нифига дергается.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks.
Ладно,
I didn't see
хорошо.
Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of
Четыре
ammo.
просто, а?
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for,
Офигеть
as my
просто.
vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Готов. 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 Готов.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Сколько вот здесь, а?
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
He's getting away!
Это же нереально столько.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll
Ё-моё, у
over
меня
and die.
патронов-то нету.
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow.
Кто мои патроны утащил?
Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
Nowhere to run.
They were hunting me like I was game. I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Where's he gonna run to now?
And that's when something miraculous happened.
И чё
Like
ты
manna
увидел?
from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of
Dynamite.
dynamite to go along with that
Четвёрка.
ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Так. Мне на Г надо нажать. Быстрая перезарядка винтовки. Во, нужна.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Это здесь, что ли, находится? А, вот он, Павел. А как его подобрать? А как его подобрать-то, ё-моё? Я понимаю, что он здесь. Очуменно просто. Короче, надо с той стороны надо было подбирать, да, я так понимаю его? Ну ладно. Нифига себе тут автоматик. Старик Генто.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you!
Да блин. Вы погибли. Замечательно просто.
But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that hill.
Бедный как. Да беги давай, блин, а. Опа.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Это как так? Я же не кидал бомбу. Почему я подорвался-то? Понятно. Все ясно. Они меня кинули. Они меня кинули. Ну, я нажал, он уже пробил. Да, блин, как с ними сражаться-то, я не пойму. Кто это вообще придумал? Так, ладно, одного я убил. Второй с той стороны кидает мне бомбу. Надо убить вот этого дебила. Да блин. Ох. Старика убить. Сейчас, секундочку. Дурак, я вижу.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
О, нормально. Прошли уровень. Конечно, продолжить. Перестрелки улицы опилки. Очуменно просто. Продолжение кампании, можно так сказать. Не, вот это слишком короткая была. Слишком короткая. Так.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
Somebody's coming.
Я не знал, что он разобьется. Он мне уже стреляет, да?
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming.
Get ready, boys.
Да, Мосик тут желает хорошего.
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge. So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Так, дополнительное приближение прицеливания.
That ain't Herb, is it?
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
You shoot the son of a bitch. You yellow bastard!
Да, патрон прям на него не жалею я. Погода очень плохая. Я таки думаю, что на меня отскинут.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
Ну чё делай?
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cat.
Вот когда надо их было.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him. But Doc Holliday
Тихо,
might have taken
спокойно,
it.
а?
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
Бежали павлы.
Can't hide forever.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal. Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Вот это мне не нравится, вот этот цвет странный.
This is going.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Погода вообще тут испортилась. Да, ужас. О, нам сюда. Ну, лесопилка, как лесопилка.
Where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Динамиты, да.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Просто, блин, а. А чуваки уже покруче. О, санузел. Можно дорожку посрать. А что за фигня такая здесь? Нифига он отмочил меня.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Все, мне сюда надо. Нет. Тут паровоз стоит. Как сказать, что тут закрыто? Да кого там закрыли-то? Нам сюда надо? Да, тут такая большая строительная приспособление. Я так понимаю, они сюда задом как-то загоняют его, потому что, видите, тут в долине-то это тупик получается. По поворот событий. Тупичок. Так, тут ничего нету. Я думаю, тут может что-то будет, а тут ничего нету.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Ну, дробовиком попользуемся. Чувствую, ближний бой будет.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Контрольная точка. Ох, блин, тебя не хватает. Курчавый Билл. Понятно мне, вы видите курчавого Билла.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
А это он и есть.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Блядь. как победить его, если тут нифига говна, блин.
Like a scared little puppy. Come on out, son.
Тихо.
Got no chance. No kill that murderer, cocksucker. Come on out, son.
Ну и где ты?
This ain't my day to die.
Это глупо было. Да блядь, ну что за херня такая? Да вы что, все заново что с ним сражаться? Да я офигею просто.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil. Oh, wanna play hide and seek? You working for Wyatt Earp? That son of a bitch Earp said you to kill me? You can't hide forever. Come on, kill that annoying son of a bitch. Had enough? You work for Wyatt Earp? You asshole! You like that?
Не, было бы нормально, бы эти дебилы мне не мешались.
Just gonna catch my breath. You got no chance and no future.
Есть.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take
Готов.
his life.
Замечательно
But
просто.
Ringo was nowhere to be found.
Замечательно.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Джонни Ринго. Очуметь просто.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Замечательно просто.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Ладно, прям на этом ноте я останавливаюсь. Увидимся уже в следующей серии других прохождений. Всем удачи вам и пока.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe